months? Who knows? Yeah, man. I'm going to be throwing AA meetings in there, psychology courses, teaching everybody about the weather. There ain't going to be nobody that ever touched the tank like Shoenice. Can anybody agree with me on that? Can anybody agree if I get up inside that house that I'm not going to lose? I don't know. I'm just that one that entertains. I've been entertaining since 1980 in fifth grade cafeterias. So, yeah, man. It's just this thing I got built up inside of me. I'm like John Cena had a baby with Chris Farley. I just keep coming, keep grinding. You know, sometimes I go to the left too much, go to the right too much. Being that drunk, stupid troll. But now, yeah, the time has come. You know what I mean? The time has come. This hoe's actually gonna say she's from Vermont. Why don't you go stick your pussy in some Ben and Jerry's ice cream? Okay? You liberal piece of shit. Trump for life. See, I don't know if I can say that when I'm on Shark Tank. Can I be political like that? I do apologize if you're a Trump fan. But if you're from Vermont, probably not. You're just a little pig. You're piggy, 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 piggy. Yeah, kiss my ass, Vermont. Who do you represent? You're like Canada, the country. Who the fuck are you? Vermont. Fucking, you're just the shit that New Hampshire fucking pooped out one Saturday night playing darts. Fucking liberals. Let me tell you about the future. For 2024, the scumbag Biden administration is going to push another COVID. They're going to try and throw the whole country wearing masks again and send out your voting ballot wherever you want. Nah. Come this November 24th, Donald Trump will be reelected for president. He'll drop your gas prices back down to $1.25. We're going to be energy independent like you've never seen. We're going to fucking frack this whole goddamn country. And natural gas will pour freely through everybody's neighborhoods. And every country that's ready to fucking drop nuclear bombs on America is going to sit back. Because they know they waited too long with this idiot in the Oval Office named Joe Biden. The Clintons, the Obamas, and Joe Bidens have done nothing. The Bidens have done nothing but scam American people, taxpayers. You're working for Joe Biden's new beach house. So we're just going to all join together this year and vote for our country, not for a person, for our country. And always remember, bah-ha-ha, you suck, and we don't. That's Trump country. That's MAGA country. That's in your face. Electric cars, bye-bye. Everything's going to be gas run again in 3 years because everybody realizes that windmills and electric cars don't work. India and China have 90% of pollution. So if we change every car in America to electric, it wouldn't even change 2% of the pollution in the world because of China and India. And I'm whispering because that's what our president does now. Okay? So vote for Trump. No politics in here, guys. No politics. I'm a Desert Storm veteran. Kiss my ass. We always get rid of the losers when they go on a Trump rampage. Shh. Love it. USA. USA. That's my boy right there, Legion Kings. He knows what's up. Give me the eyeballs again and I'll stick my penis in your mother's goddamn earlobe. I'm on NyQuil and red wine. Don't mess with me. But they paid me $100 for the bottle. And toilet paper, cups, NyQuil, laundry detergent, liquid Dawn, plugins. Yeah. I never voted in my life. I don't give a fuck about the government. I'm telling you right now, there's people out there that are whacked. Really, they became a physician to just like slice off the penis of a boy and say, yeah, if you want to be a girl, here's your vagina. Yeah, I mean, that's happening everywhere in America. The brain isn't fully developed till like you're 18. So they're taking little kids that say, I want to be a girl, and cutting off their ball sack for $150,000 in America. That's what Trump's going to stop. Trump's going to have the biggest deportation ever in America. Come that, not the inauguration, but come January 25th of 2025, everybody's going home again, and they're going to be glad. They're going to be glad Biden invited them to all these jobs and you can vote for me. No. These immigrants are sleeping out on the streets, struggling, worse than the homeless. Most of the homeless from America will probably jump on the bandwagon to go back with people to Honduras. Yeah, we're cleaning up America. You have to realize that. All you care about is your fucking iPhone and your fucking 3-foot world around you. But yeah, I fought for this country. You take your mother's hairy tuna jungle pussy and stick it up your ass. Because that's why you're so idiotic in your thoughts. It's because of your parents or the friends you hang out with. But yeah, this is America. This is number one. We're going to prove that every single top empire doesn't fail because it's a mathematical equation all the way back to the Roman Empire. It's a mathematical equation now, status builds and then it crumbles. The USA is not going to do that just because of the Obamas, the Clintons, and the Bidens. These three families got to get the fuck out of our faces. And then we get Ivanka, Donald, the sons, everybody back in that White House. And we're going to clean up America. And you want to burn it down? No. We're going to stomp you in the curbs. You're going to get curb stomped this time. You're going to get no pity. Okay? January 6th, it was just released. Can you imagine all the lies? All the bullshit from Liz Cheney? Dick Cheney's crawling in his grave right now going, wow. My daughter is actually a nasty pig. It sucks for most of you that hate America. What do you want? Windmills in the oceans killing whales? Well, what are you, animal lovers? Well, where do you just go and think you can just burn up cities like Seattle? And I don't understand where you're coming from. What are you building on? Antifa is just a bunch of angry skateboarders that got kicked out of parks. And they all came together as losers like Anonymous and Illuminati. You really mean nothing. You're so small and eventually you say, oh yeah, I'm hungry and I gotta go pay my rent. So go pay your rent. Get the fuck out of my face. Because this is America and it's gonna be true and blue. And coming at you in 2024. I know it didn't rhyme, but your mom's still a whore. You know what I mean? She made you the way you were. There's nothing you can do about it. Any comments, any feedback? I love pissing people off on YouTube because you can't do this on TikTok. Pussies. Humanity will all come together when the motherships arrive. Oh, they're coming. Humanity was just a little test. Just a little strip. You dip into a drug test when you find a white powder on somebody's luggage. Yeah, that's all we are. Humanity on planet Earth. We used to live on Mars, but there was a massive nuclear holocaust. And the aliens aren't going to allow it to happen on this planet. Nah. Human beings didn't build the pyramids. There's so many things out there on planet Earth that you people have no clue about because you don't watch History Channel. Ancient discoveries. Ancient aliens. Why is the dude from Star Trek, William Shatner, still alive? Because he's seen the aliens and they gave him the special plug. I'm on NyQuil and red wine. I do apologize. Does anybody want to say anything? Any feedback? I already went on my walk 2 miles. I walked up and then I took an Uber back. It always makes you feel good. You're like, okay, I don't have to do this on the way back. Gosh, Uber. No, we ain't going on a walk, you little scumbag TMZ wannabe. I want to see where he lives because I'm a little pencil dick bitch. I do apologize for that comment. That wasn't me. I do apologize. I don't live in Las Vegas anymore, dude. I live in North Las Vegas. It's a whole different county. Not same county, a whole different neighborhood. But either way, guys, if I get on Fish Tank too, man, I can release my everything that I've ever just, oh man. I feel it coming. They emailed me a few questions after the interview. I think it's going to happen. Why would I kill anybody? I don't even step on ants. I say, excuse me. He goes, am I still roofing? Yeah, I just shingled your mom's ass. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I do apologize. I meant I put a gutter in her mom's ass. I do apologize. Oh, twice. I can't believe I gotta fly. I'm not gonna talk about fish tank anymore until I get into the house. But man, I hate flying. That's all the way across the country. I'm in Vegas. I pat people when we land. We made it. I'll eat a cactus dipped in hot sauce in a toilet that 10 people pissed in. But man, flying. When I land, wherever that fish tank is, everything is downhill from there. And as long as I landed, I'm good. I just got accepted to fish tank too, dude, but I can't post the email. I shouldn't even be saying that to you. I'm not going to wreck a good thing. You knew it was going to happen. Sam High's been a fan of mine forever, dude. I got the interview real quick. It's going to be a crazy time, though, bro. Whether you believe it or not. If I'm an E-list washed up YouTuber, what are you doing here? That's what I don't understand. You took the time even to comment on an E-lister? Shit. Somebody's being a little pussy. I love people that come in with no clout at all in life. Just a number among the masses. A sheep in the field. And they think they can come in here and say something to Shoenice. It just fucking cracks me up. Even though it's backwards. So many people want to be me. And that's not going to happen. Bob Games, I remember them. See, that's what I'm talking about. Little tiny shout outs. From Bob Games, H3, Vice, Oompaville, Tosh.0, Vice, Ridiculousness. All that syndication just keeps repeating itself year after year after year. If I drop dead right now, millions would watch me for 10 years from now. Because there's nobody that has their name like I do in YouTube videos. Not even the top 10. From PewDiePie, Mr. B. You could never ever get to the end of Shoenice relevant videos because that name is in the title of a YouTube video. And you'll keep scrolling and scrolling and you'll never get to the end of Shoenice on YouTube. I can't believe what I did in the first 13 years. It's freaking amazing. Imagine what the next 20 is going to bring. Yeah, that's right. I'll be 55 in May. And I'm doing this till I'm 75. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. I have no bills. I have no thrills. I have no vices or devices. I just sit here and ramble on and make enough money to pay a hotel fee and a little bit of food. And what are you going to do about it? Nothing. Because it's the internet. We're all digital now. Nobody goes on tour. Nobody goes on tour. What's up, Marty? Speak of the devil, let's get back to TikTok. people are saying I'm already approved or confirmed. I'm gonna have to fly too. It's gonna be a rough one. Especially all the way across the country. Fish Tank is a show where a bunch of people live together, try and drive each other crazy. I didn't even hear about it till about a month ago, I think, when I first started hearing Sam Hyde wanted me on Fish Tank too. And then Neptune came into Twitter looking for me. Somebody messaged me in here on a video. I went back there, joined Twitter, tweeted them. They set up in a quick interview. Like the interview happened within an hour. It was supposed to be 2 days later, and then they just said, let's do it now. Get them to get me on. It's a lot to ask for, GOG. What did you used to do for me, GOG? Thumbnails, right? Tubes has still got that video out there saying I never paid him. He got paid. Yours were better than his anyways. I need some new ones now that you're back. Start off with the first current 10 uploads. Appreciate it. What have you been up to these days? I don't have a console, bro. See? Thumbnail artists get paid. Does anybody else do thumbnails for free? I don't know any Fortnite dances. Remember the old one where you swung your arms opposite your legs? Oh, you mean do it in the fish tank? What's a zoomer? Is that the new generation zoomer? Hey, there's my dead mom. How you been, Mom? Good to see you. Jet Neptune is a zoomer. That doesn't help. Trying to figure out where you got that picture of my mom. Is it Facebook? Just like so old. I think that's when she was working at a bar or something. She can't be more than 40 years old in that picture. Probably 35. I'm Irish and German. Can't you tell by my mom's maiden name? Anne Marie Richwine. She's Irish. I did that chromosome test. I'm 50% Irish and 50% white trash. That was an old stand-up joke. What are you guys doing today? Watching football. I gotta go to the store. Still got a little cough, but it's not as bad as it was. One more day. I couldn't even talk without coughing, so this is good. What's gooning mean? Gooning. Goon nice. Shoe tank. People are saying to get LA Beast in the house too with me. That'd be crazy. I got health issues and I got bills to pay. I just don't know if I can, pack up and leave for 2 months. Ooh, that's the worst, broken ribs. I got in a fight with a dude and he took a cheesy shot at my rib cage. Couldn't breathe. I was on the ground actually when he did it. I think I was on top. It's the only time I ever fought somebody just one-on-one. Everything else was groups of people. Yeah, I can't do that either, Jason. Not right now. Hurts my lungs. I don't think it's helping any either. You gotta get some real medication, dude. Yeah, it's called the Rat Pack, dude. I've been in a Rat Pack. I got jumped by a whole party one time. There was a line longer to punch me in the face than there was to get a cup of beer at the keg. I did pretty good. Fight like 20 dudes. Yeah, I've even had to pull my friends off of people jumping on their head when they're knocked out. I'm like, what are you trying to do, dude? You sit there and you let the big dudes beat him up, and then the guy's passed out, you're going to go over and jump on his head. They used to yell at me, whose side are you on? It shouldn't be violence. Either way. Last YouTube check. Well, this month's YouTube is more than 2.5 times more now that I started streaming. And we've been getting a lot of traffic from just talk about Fish Tank. Just now getting in. What do you mean you just commented a second ago? I don't know. If they choose me, I have a choice to make. If they don't choose me, then it's a lot easier. If people can pay to see you and come in the house, I shouldn't be in that house. A couple of my haters are relentless. They'll definitely partake in that. I just don't want to disturb the show. We'll have to see. I can breathe again. I gotta go do my cameos. One of them's for an award show tonight. Or an award ceremony. What time is it? Anybody else want to say hi? Before we get out of here. So I pay my bills, bro. Oh, it comes from all different avenues. Is your name Charles? Is that why you're called Chip? There was a Kevin in high school. His nickname was Chip. My dad's name is Charles, but people call him Chip. And how did they ever get Dick out of Richard? My parents' friends, their names were Richard and Jean, but they called them Dick and Jeans. You guys are going to go stay at Dick and Jeans this weekend. I never put the two words together. Dick and Jean. Excuse me. But you guys can check me out over on Twitter later on. If you want. Yeah, that is the worst part, Chip Chop. There's really nothing they can do for ribs either, right? Try a heating pad. I don't watch basketball. I like when the playoffs are on. Same thing with baseball or hockey. Yeah, I quit drinking for like 2 months. I had some wine for a cameo. They couldn't turn down the price. Guess wine, glass of wine is better than a bottle of wine. It's better than liquor. You're never trying to quit. You either quit or you don't. How'd you break your ribs? Creator Clash. Is that where I do boxing? Sure, why not? Give me 6 months to train. Are you in charge of it? Alright, I'm gonna go do my cameos. I think I just got another one. The phone lit up. Alright, you guys behave, alright? Thank you. YouTube band. Ow. I guess I got a little whacked up. Ow, I can't even make I can't even make a muscle. Bro, if you can get 1 minute comedy set and perform it on Kill Tony, you could blow up even bigger. Kill Tony's the #1 podcast in the world. What was he asking about me, Lucas? I got a 1 minute comedy routine, no problem. Appreciate it, Kimmy Cola. Everybody subscribe to Kimmy Cola, follow her on Twitter. Britain's Got Talent called her, and she's gonna be famous. We want her to burp Simon Cowell's name. He must have found you through burping Howie Mandel's name. Shoenice. I reported all your videos, so now you're not even in the bracket when somebody types in Shoenice. It's all mine now. I hated when I typed in my own name on YouTube search and it would be somebody that stole my Everclear Slam, my Fireball in the library. YouTube allows them, but not me. Because I got a hater out there that's just obsessed. We're not going to talk about Fish Tank anymore. Sam Hyde offered me something, but yeah, you gotta wait. We're going to get on a bus soon, guys. We're going to document traveling across America on a Greyhound bus. I might switch to Amtrak when I get to Denver. I just don't like going over the Rocky Mountains in a Greyhound bus during the winter. Like when you look out the window, you can look straight down the cliffs. And why do the guardrails have to be so small? And that's somebody's life. When they slide off the road and the guardrail and they go right over it. Yeah, YouTube definitely broke down, bro. But I appreciate you keeping me alive, dude. Ow. We're doing real good. Don't forget my Christmas presents. Nothing says I love you like cash. But everybody go follow Kimmy Cola on her TikTok. She's about to hit 7K. Appreciate it. If you guys subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you. I'm going to buy a laptop today before we get on the road. I can't even feature a video on mobile. It's time. What's the cheapest, best laptop to get? Anybody here work for IBM or ADT? Amazon? I don't have that much money, dude. MacBook, they're like $1,000. This guy thinks I'm rich. I'm wearing a Blockbuster t-shirt from 6 years ago. All holes in it. So I'm probably going to be celebrating Christmas with my older brother for the first time in 35 years. Let me see, when was she born? Yeah, my two brothers live on the same block on the East Coast now. That shirt is worth $10,000 on. Really? Can I sell it to you for $100? It's got all kinds of paint stains from when I used to paint live. Ow! Shoenice had a seizure the other night. Same thing on my lower back, back of my calf, back of my head. So I definitely just didn't fall. But my mom, she had seizures right around my age when she was alive. She had a seizure that led into a heart attack. I never really understood the death report of my mom, but that's when we found out she had fake boobs. She got like implants back in the late 70s to make my father happy. He wrote us a letter. This is how deranged my dad is. He's a millionaire. Hopefully I get a house. But, ow. Yeah, he wrote us all a letter when my mom died. He didn't come to her funeral. Everybody else did on his side of the family. And he was just like, I wasn't the one that wanted to get implants in your mom's breasts. I'm like, what? So the death report, the coroner says there's 2 incision scars underneath her breasts. So the death report tells you that your mom had fake boobs all your life. And then I went to this bar I always hung out at, and he's like, dude, your mom, because my mom hung out at that bar too. Everybody knew me and my mom at the bars in Troy. He's like, I always wondered, for her age, she was a little perky. I'm like, dude, let the ashes get into the grave. Dude's talking about staring at my mom's titties when she's dead. He's a good guy. He died. He died in his mid-30s from drinking. Diabetic with pancreas problems. His name was Chris. I was at a garage getting my car fixed, and 2 guys were talking, and he said, yeah, Chris, the bartender from O'Leary's died. I was like, what? And I said, I need my car. And I just took it. You get that local bar where everybody hangs out. Some of the nicest people in the world are chronic alcoholics. They'll do anything for you. You got a flat tire in the middle of the night, you can call a friend from the bar. Screw your family, you know. Well, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying. I made Blade. Blade used to comment on my YouTube videos 11 years ago. He's sick too, isn't he? Anybody here from IP2? Anybody here from a Twitter post? Anybody find me on the YouTube feed? Did you get a notification? We just gotta sit still today. Who's Turkey Tom? And who's the other dude? Turkey Tom. And who was the other guy? The biggest podcast in the world? Oh yeah, we were doing stand-up comedy. Here's 1 minute of stand-up comedy. How's everybody doing tonight? Good, good. Partying here in Vegas. See a lot of people drinking. You guys look like a happy couple. No, the one behind you. Oh boy, I come from a lot of drinkers in my family. My parents drank so much beer when we were kids, we used their old koozies for arm floaties at the We used their beer koozies for arm floaties at the public pool. I'd be in the deep end, life's a beach on one arm, going fishing on the other. You laugh and keep your fat ass afloat. Not you, ma'am, the fat guy behind you. Oh yeah, growing up was tough. We didn't have a lot of money. My mom would say at dinner, finish everything on your plate and appreciate it. There's people right now starving in the living room. I used to get all these old people to tell me enjoy your high school days because they're the greatest days of your life. No, they're not. I was a late developer. Yeah. My penis was so small in high school, my girlfriend left me for my index finger on prom night. We still don't talk. Me and my buddies ran across the football field naked during homecoming because we didn't have dates. So the principal had us arrested for indecent exposure. We all went to court the same night. The DA called me to the side and said, we're dropping your case. I said, why? Lack of evidence. Oh, no. I'm going down for this one. I want to serve the 30 days. Last 4 words you don't want to hear during sex. Is it in yet? I know what I mean. I got a tattoo on my penis that says tiny. Fully erect, it says Ticonderoga, New York. What's up with all the signs on the street these days? You know, in a deaf child area? Parents can't say, stay out of the tweet in sign language. You know what I mean? Slow children playing. Tosh.0 stole this joke. Why are there slow children in the street? Drug-free school zone? I looked all over that high school parking lot for a free bag of weed. You know what I mean? I bet you do. No, not you, the guy behind you. See how I'm feeding into the audience? You know, And then everybody looks at the audience people I'm ripping on. So yeah, come from a lot of potheads. My family tree, shaped like a marijuana leaf. Went to Ancestry.com, found out I come from 4 generations of hemp smokers. Nah. My father was a pothead, but he had good morals. He'd sit us down at the dinner table all high as a kite and say, "Sons, pot seeds are like deer on a country road at night. Where there's one, there'll be others. The grass isn't always greener because you paid more." You know what I mean? I remember when his dealer went to prison, we were in high school. He sat us down, he goes, "This is my first YouTube video 13 years ago." You know what I mean. No, the couple behind you. And there's my routine. How did we do 1 out of 10? Gotta get some feedback. Oh, I don't think we can puff up the bicep today. I'll try. She's still there. I'm getting stretch marks because my tricep is getting bigger. This hotel ate me up the other night. 10-10 laughed, nice. 22 out of 10. Appreciate it, Marty. Smack yow. I needed that. Ow. Smack my face, hurt the back of my neck. Yeah, I'm wherever you want me to be, dude. I'll be in Colorado soon. Going back east. The Bellagio. Are you at the Bellagio right now, dude? I can see you out my window. Wave from your window. I'll wave to you. The Bellagio's nice. I just like walking through the just the hotel is just so amazing. And the Venetian, these guys came from Italy. These are like real stone mason, you know. The Masons, yeah, they built Vegas. Amazing. Lot of marble. Bushwhacking history, suns out, guns out, shout out bushwhacking history in Buffalo Shoe and keep crushing. Shout out to bushwhacking. Appreciate it, bro. So we gotta do, we gotta get these super chats going. You guys need to gift me. I'll come back to YouTube every day until the heart stops beating. I spilled some coffee on it. There's people like Penguins, H3. I mean, I guess it's a capsule to promote yourself. But like I'm going to go on Sam Hyde's stream today. Big stream, like 5,000 people watch. And then we'll hit up Joey B. Dez at night. Yeah, I got lazy. I thought everything just would come, you know. You gotta work for that shit. Because it's not all the people that thought I died or moved on and forgot about me. It's all the people we haven't even met yet. You know what I mean? Baby Jesus, shake and bake. Magic man. Now you see me? No, you don't. Come on, that's stupid. Did you put your nutsack on my drum set? Nah. What creative writer for a movie would think that up? You know what I mean? That's why comedians that go to Hollywood, they're not funny anymore. You can't stick the talent of Adam Sandler, Kevin James, Chris Rock, David Spade, all in one swimming pool. Oh, if you pee, the water turns blue. I'm chocolate wasted. Because that writer sucked for grown-ups. Kevin James was one of the funniest stand-up people I've ever watched. I love that dude, but he went cheesy. Tasha's got a really beautiful wife, fiance. He dumped the other chick. He must be tough to live with. He's just that eccentric millionaire. You know, everything's got to be perfect in his hotel room. I bet you he gets upset really quick. Smack Yow, that Absolute vodka vid, and there's no E on Absolute, but at least 500 million people watched that video over the last 12 years. Easy. Because I can count like 100 Facebook pages that shared it, and it got like 1 million likes over, you know. King of Queens, I was just thinking of that show. I love the old man. He passed away. He was funny. He was on Cheers, I think. It's so weird that the postman from Cheers became Mr. Potato Head on Toy Story. Making millions off your voice. That's what I want. I want to be the next, you know. Is his name Micro? Dirtiest Jobs. Back on the Wizard. If Keith and his brother Mouse want to catch more crab, they're going to have to find it. 380 miles southeast on the Time Bandit, the Hillstrand brothers, still strung out on crack. Micro. But make sure you guys subscribe to me and turn on notifications. I'm almost halfway to 184,000. It took 6 months to go from 182 to 183 on here. And now it's all about explanating. Or shit just starts to triple, quadruple. Can't believe I haven't eaten in 3 days. And I'm not even hungry. I fill up my stomach and it pushes against my pancreas. So if I eat a full meal, it hurts. But I go to the GI next week. We're going to do a colonoscopy, another endoscopy, and I don't even care. See if I'm around. I haven't been in a blackout drunk since like yesterday. I remember yesterday. I think the night before was a little foggy. But I've never had bruises on my body in my life like this. Not even fighting with the cops with billy clubs. 30 dudes at a keg party I should have never went to. When you punch this side of the face with a human fist, it doesn't swell up. It's all dead matter. All I watch on YouTube is MMA fights from like decades ago. I just watched Ronda Rousey get her ass beat, and she went back to WWE. She should have took her down. She tried to sit there. She's a judo expert and tried to box. Everclear, I puked it back up when I was done slamming it. LA Beast likes to puke on screen. I did it behind the camera. Look at Marty with her subscription gift from Kimmy Cola. Everybody ends in Y. Marty, Kimmy, except that one chick. I was just kidding about ripping on her family. It's have a nice day here, dude. You know, it's not. Oh, hey, have a nice day. Look at my eyebrow. It's amazing all the quarterbacks that got paid huge money this season that are sitting on the bench. It's crazy. Is the Jacksonville Jaguars quarterback out for the season, Lawrence? Because I get paid at $120 every time they win. It was a sad Monday night. He looked like he pulled his knee right out of his socket. Any football fans in here? Gotta put 2 hours in a day on YouTube. Ad revenue. Cause I knew you were trouble when you lost to the Packers. Hey, 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 hey. That relationship isn't gonna last. She's too annoying. He's a laid back dude. You know what I mean? Wonder who buys dinner. You know, when you're a billionaire. Daughter and wife love Taylor Swift. Oh, your daughter and wife. Do you know how many people tune in now to a Kansas City Chiefs game when she's up there in the box? The NFL's loving the publicity. You get commercials, they're charging like Super Bowl commercials to be an ad on a KC game. Look at little Gypsy. How many subscribers do you have on here, Marty? Signs of the times. You must be an Ed Sheeran fan. That's all right. Maybe post a video of Gypsy. It could go viral. I must have been flopping around like a fish. There's no way I just fell off my bed and got that. And I got the same thing on my back and my head. Well, if I'm not here the next day, always remember the motto. Do what Shoenice would do. My mom died a year from now, my age. She died at 56. I don't think it's broken or anything, it just... it'll heal. I just got all the sheets cleaned. Well, 22 people on Shoenice 22. Nobody leave, nobody come in. Keep it right here. You guys come into my stream and there's an ad, whether you're premium and you don't see ads, I still have a box on my paycheck that says premium viewers. So you got your ad, there's 3 different things: super chats, ads, and premium. I love you, Shoey, dead ass. Don't make sense. No, don't buy a cameo off of me. Just call me dead ass. Alright, go ahead. We're moving up the holiday ranks. I want to get in that top 10 because then Cameo puts you on the front page through Christmas, New Year's. I'm cheap. I'm only $8. Most people with my clout charge like $100. That's my Cameo family, so we don't disrespect them. It's backwards for you guys, but it's straight here. You guys want to give me a Christmas gift without YouTube taking their share? PayPal.me/Shoenice22. Dead ass is not a... No, dead ass means like for real. It's not an insult. Is that a new word? Like edging? I thought a lot of people started skateboarding again. So many words out there, I don't even know. Oh, this isn't backwards. The other thing is. My background is backwards, right? My favorite Taylor Swift song. 'Cause I knew you were trouble when you brought your kids. Hey, 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 I knew you were trouble when you sold me mids. Now I'm picking out the goddarn seeds. Trouble, trouble. She named her album 22 after me years ago. Smack Yow knows. I couldn't even be a UFC fighter. They were all banged up the next day. Slammer. I'm just a spam king trying to make people laugh and smile. And if you don't like it, sue me. Joe Rogan is a little guy. He's got a good kick, though. Rocky Balboa, he's short. Matt Damon, he's short. Hey, a new member to our community. Appreciate it, Judge Jody. I didn't think you were a YouTube person. I'm not going to be on Fish Tank as a guest. Let's just keep it quiet. I'm not going to be a contestant or a freeloader. But we don't want to spoil any surprises. What's great about that is I'll already be on the East Coast. So it'll be real easy to get me there. I mess with the 1111. What's that? I think I'll be primed for Fish Tank 3 because you know Fish Tank 2 is going to be bigger than Fish Tank 1. And then it's just going to exponentiate into the internet realm. But who's this guy that's the most popular podcast in the world? These people go live and they just make thousands of dollars off of capsule gifts. And they're already a millionaire. And they're not even entertaining. It's weird. I don't even think Ethan from H3 thanks people that give him like $100, $200 capsules that sit on the top forever. And then you can scroll it. And I don't know if they ever thank anybody. Audio now. Why don't you just turn off the chainsaw when you're trying to watch people on YouTube? Because nobody else has complained but you. Punk ass bitch. I'm just kidding. I apologize. Eggy egg. Ugh, eggs. Salmonella poisoning. I'll never forget that moment. Where was that again? Circus. Somebody sent me Popeye's chicken meal. I ate some of it, and then I started tripping. I don't know if it's because I had salmonella poisoning and my brain pulled out through the endorphins, the hit of acid that I did. But I was looking at the marble walls on my Las Vegas shower, and I could see the whole world. From like back into the 18th century, the 1800s on, covered wagons pulled by horses, little doggies and cats playing together. And then when I laid down and I ate a candy bar, and the candy bar wrapper turned into a trucker with a Metallica baseball hat, and the Metallica was perfect to what the Metallica emblem looks like. And I just sat there and stared at this dude, and it was just an empty candy bar wrapper. And then I recovered. Cameo. Let's see where I am on Cameo. Nice. Four more cameos. Trying to get into the top 30. We got 4 more now. So that's 16 for the day. This is one of my busiest months singing. This is like your average cameo. Hey Tim, Shoenice again. Well, basically I'm just here to put on my game face and say Merry Christmas to you. A Happy New Year to you. A Happy Holidays to Tim. From your wife and your kids. Continue to be a great father. Blessed a Merry Christmas to you. Enjoy the season, Yankee. All right, we're almost into our first hour. We'll stream here later on too. Yeah, Darren, a lot of people have said that. I'm Barry White. You know what I mean? Light up the candle, turn down the light, 'cause we're gonna make it just right tonight. I did 25 hits of acid at one time. My buddy and me split 50 hits. He put them on his tongue. It was his first time tripping. I said, dude, can't do that. But if you did it, I'm gonna. So we had a party in our apartment. People walking by this. He sat on the chair, my recliner, and closed his eyes. And I'm like, dude, how are you sleeping? And he wouldn't open his eyes, tripping on 25 hits. So after the whole party left and we're just chilling, he wakes up and he's like, bro, I had to keep my eyes closed. Every time I had him open, everybody in the room looked like the devil. And when I closed my eyes, it was just nothing but beautiful colors and kaleidoscopes. Appreciate the gifts.